fashion and a home for who you are now. Sponsors of Loose Women.
Glam rock and glitter balls in the Loose Lounge today. She's done away with Delolio, said bye-bye to Bremner. Keeping us on our toes, it's Strictly contender Alex Jones. And just who is that giving her a hand with her dance moves? It's only rock and roll veteran Noddy Holder. Well, you did very well there, guys. Alex, how is Noddy doing as a stand-in for James Jordan?
He's definitely got natural rhythm, a lovely outfit.
I have.
He's showing a lot of potential.
Very...
James is actually over there,
eyeballing
me.
Give me two.
Now, Noddy, we know you've got, you know, groovy moves, but are you a dab hand at the waltz or the tango?
Absolutely. I'm a boogie man. I do used to the Watusi in my day.
Brilliant. Oh, I could just see him all spangling.
Yeah, just say boogie woogie again. Go on.
Boogie woogie!
We're going to be speaking to you a little bit later, but for now, it is Alex Jones and Noddy Holder. And please welcome Alex Jones.
I'm well, thank you.
Good.
It's nice to be here.
Did you enjoy that, being thrown around the floor by James?
Well, you know, what woman wouldn't want to be thrown around by James Jordan?
How are you finding it? Because you had a bit of a rocky start. You were very nervous in the first week, weren't you?
I'm still very nervous. I mean, it's incredible, really. The nerves just overwhelm you on the Saturday night.
Yeah.
Just before you start your dance, you know, and you know everybody at home is kind of waiting for it to start. And honestly, all I can hear is my own heart. More so than the band, you know?
Because there's an audience there in front of you, because you do live TV.
I know, it's really strange, but I think because you're so
out of your comfort zone,
you
as
are,
they say,
Carol. You're
on the
so
X
far
Factor.
out of your comfort zone that, and you think you've put in so many hours all week, and James is incredibly patient, and you just think, oh, Al, don't mess this up now. You've got one go, you can't start again. So I think that's what it is.
Are you more nervous about people that you know watching at home, or is it the millions of strangers?
I don't mind the people watching, because I think they kind of go on the journey with you, and they sort of are willing you to do your best. I just think it's the whole thing of you don't want to get it wrong.
But they don't mind if you mess up.
No, I don't think they mind, but I can see in that clip the expression on our faces. I could really mess it up.
Yeah.
You've got that kind of slight.
Oh, I thought you had a
completely.
great face. I was going to say, what's more difficult, learning the moves or practicing the Strictly face?
No, she's got.
You've got a Strictly face on, haven't you?
Well, my Strictly face is...
Let's have a look at your Strictly face.
Is it... My top lip sticks to my teeth because there's no saliva left. So it's that. But
you were brilliant last Saturday.
Thank you.
You really were. And you had a tough time the week before, didn't you, with Craig?
Yeah.
That Craig.
He's so rude sometimes, isn't he?
Well, you know, we did a rumba and in a catsuit and you're supposed to be really sexy, and I just found it a little difficult then. And then, obviously, you've danced in front of millions of people and all the people in the audience, and then you get there and Craig says, oh, you were sexless, stiff and cold, and it's hard.
Were you upset by that?
I was initially, but then you sort of understand. It's kind of like a panto,
You don't
isn't
understand,
it?
really.
It's like
You're just being nice.
Well, it's like a panto. I mean, he plays his part well, and you've just got to dust yourself off and move on, because that's the nature. I mean, it's going to be like that, I think, for everyone.
And
So.
what about Saturday? What have you got planned?
Oh, Saturday, a quick step. Honestly.
Quick step.
Quick step.
Is that like running, isn't it?
It's a flipping quick step. I mean, I've never done so many steps in my life. And after every time we dance it, even James has to have a little lie down. Really? Little lie down, so that'll give you an
Very good.
idea.
Is that you rehearsing for this Saturday? Is that what we're looking at there?
Oh, yeah.
A little jump.
No, that was early days.
Okay.
Very early days.
All right, just I don't remember seeing that.
Look how clueless I look.
But did you dance at all before you started this?
No, not at all.
But didn't you do it like as a kid, a bit of ballet or anything
Well,
like that?
I went to ballet lessons and, I don't know, very early on. But, I mean, James, the first day we went into the dance studio, he said, I literally thought there were hidden cameras because you look like you should be able to do something and you just can't. He's been brilliant. I mean, just to get this far is a miracle, really.
But you must
so.
have a really good memory to remember all of that. You know, that's why I know I
Well-
could never do anything like it.
I think they say it's muscle memory. Well, I'm not at that stage yet,
What?
Carol.
Muscle
memory, where it just happens. Definitely doesn't happen naturally with me. But I think, yeah, you've got to sort of really... mentally, it's quite draining because you are remembering it and trying not to look like you're remembering it,
and
but
counting.
you've spotted the remembering face.
Yeah.
Nancy Delolio was counting a lot, wasn't she?
Well, out loud.
She was.
Alex, I want to ask you about the costumes because there's been quite a lot of criticism in the papers about the last week's costumes, and people have said, you know, is it getting too raunchy? It's like, I mean, you've got your own style. Do you think that they are pushing the women on the show into, you know, more and more revealing outfits?
I honestly don't think they are.
But
Because
have they asked you to wear things that you found uncomfortable with?
Well, I've been lucky because 3 of the dances that we've done, they've been sort of long and flowy. Then there was a catsuit, but not really revealing. I mean, just tight. But I'm sure, you know, people want to see a bit of leg and
Maybe
a bit
not
of
Russell
cleavage.
Brand. Maybe not.
You know, so I think it's okay.
And how's lovely Matt been? Matt Baker, has he been a good support
yeah.
to you?
I mean, it would be really difficult to do the one show and Strictly. But Matt, you know, he understands. So he kind of goes, oh, how was training? I go, oh,
Does he
Matt,
help you at all?
can't. Yeah, he does. But then he doesn't want to step on James's feet, so it's quite difficult. He's like, so what did James say? I said, well, he said do it like this. And he went, oh, you better do it like that then. You better do it like that. But, you know, he's brilliant, and Matt set the bar really high.
He came second, didn't he?
He did. Well, there's no way that's going to happen. He said there is no way.
Because you're working so hard.
Well,
but I
but-
think people like to see the improvement more than anything else, and you have improved.
But Matt could bring back flips to the situation. I can bring a backward roll. I mean, that's the difference, you know?
I could probably bring a break and roll.
As good as it gets,
Really. Do you know, good luck for Saturday. We
Thank
are
you
all
very
rooting
much.
for you. Hope it goes really well. And give our love to the lovely James as well.
I
It's
will.
Alex Jones. Right, that is your lot for today. Tomorrow we are going to be joined by, we've remembered now, it's the lovely Ross Kemp. Make sure you tune in for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the ITV hit drama Benidorm, starring our very own Sherry Houston and also Denise Welsh. We're going to see you at 12:30. Bye-bye.